Today I want to show you what happened when I let an AI teach me how to create a lo-fi beat. Yeah.
Don't worry about perfection.
Yeah. The other day, I needed some mellow music for a short reel that I was creating. So I said to myself, wouldn't it be fun to create some of my own music for this? I had never created a lo-fi beat. So I went over to Perplexity, the AI model that I've been using lately, and asked it the following question. What would be the fastest way to put together a good lo-fi beat, considering I have not much experience with this genre, wouldn't know what kits to search for, etc. Chords and melody come relatively easily to me. I thought I'd need the most help with the drums. Okay, let's see what the AI suggested. Here's a fast, beginner-friendly workflow, blah, blah, blah. Open Groove Agent 5, find a suitable kit. Okay, that's what I wanted. If you're unsure what kit to use, search for terms like hip-hop, vinyl, lo-fi, or boom bap. Okay, I headed straight to Cubase. Okay, so here we've got the Groove Agent interface. Searched for hip-hop. Saw modern hip-hop kit. Loaded that in. I didn't feel that's very vintagey or lo-fi. What I ended up using was vintage kit number 1. That felt a lot closer to the right vibe. Okay, let's get back to the AI for some more instructions. Don't worry about perfection. Pick any kit that sounds gritty, dusty, or retro. Okay, I think I found something pretty similar to that. I want to make my own grooves. Thank you. Start with a simple kick snare hat groove at a tempo between 60 and 90 BPM. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Now here, add the lo-fi texture. This is the important part. Use the Bit Crusher or Grungealizer plugins to add crunch and reduce fidelity. All right, so I added Grungealizer as a send effect, so I'd have more freedom to tweak the sound to my liking. If I unmute it, you'll right away hear this crackle, which is really cool. And you have noise. Use EQ to roll off high and low frequencies for a more band-limited sound. I did that as well. Quite subtle. Added some R-bass and black valve to give a little bit more punch and thump. Yeah, so I like that pretty much. Now I needed to actually create a groove that would fit in a lo-fi beat. So I did head over to YouTube. How to make a lo-fi beat in Cubase. Nice little video by Stevie B.
Need a beat loop. This one should do.
So it was boom, boom, jack, boom, boom, jack. I set my tempo at 76 BPM. And this is what I came up with. Yeah, I think that's giving us that nice lo-fi and mellow vibe that I was looking for. Now we need some chords. Let's see what Perplexity has to say about the harmony and the chords. Simple minor chords. Example with a piano or Rhodes sound. I really wanted some examples, so I went to the first video source that Perplexity mentioned to get some inspiration. How to make a lo-fi beat in Cubase by Max Red, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what I saw in that video is the guy put one layer of piano chords and then added in another layer of a more spacey, vibey kind of sound above that. He used an instrument called Lo-Fi Glow. So I pulled that up. These instruments are always built by combining two different sounds, but you can use also only one of them using this balance knob. So I used actually only this one here on the right. Third grade flute. Great name. It sounds like this. Yeah, I love that. Now Perplexity said simple minor chords, but I saw in the examples that I watched and from some general knowledge, you definitely don't want to go for just simple minor triads. You want at least to have like the 7th or maybe 9th of the chord to get that little bit of jazzy vibe. That's a very big part of the lo-fi sound. What I ended up with was this chord progression. Yeah, love that. Next, I copied that straight into another instrument track and loaded up Lo-Fi Piano, which is a free instrument for Halion Sonic that comes with Cubase. I'm using a preset called Crushed and Crunchy. Might sound a little bit over distorted on its own, but it cut through the mix in a very pleasing way to my ears. This is the piano and the other layer together. Okay, let's add in the drums and grungealizer. Yeah, I think we're definitely getting the right vibe here. Next thing we need is bass. So for bass, what I did, I browsed my media bay for something I hadn't used for a while. What caught my eye was this bass station by Novation. The UI is kind of tiny. I hope you can see something. Found this percussive bass preset. It sounds like this. Gave it some more grit with Decapitator. Added some of this 600 hertz to make it cut through better in phone speakers, and added a Brit crusher. Let's just hear the bass together with the drums. Now let's bring everything else back in. Yeah. Yeah, so the only thing missing is a melody. For the melody, I chose a Rhodes sound because that's something the AI had mentioned. What I found was this hybrid keys patch, native instruments. I'm again using only one side here, only one of the elements. It's called Midnight Rhodes. Played around with the settings a bit. Added a lot of delay, which I felt was kind of cool. So I jammed a bit using this Rhodes sound and recorded myself for that short video. But I actually didn't record any melody for the project itself, which is cool because now I can continue jamming over it. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed jamming on that little beat that I created. Shout out to Perplexity, shout out to Stevie B, shout out to Max Red, everyone who helped me create this. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, goodbye.